Welcome, dear tourists, to the charming town of Colonia del Sacramento, Uruguay. As your cheerful guide, I'll take you on a delightful journey through its rich history and picturesque streets. Let's begin our adventure in the heart of the Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Stroll along the cobbled streets lined with colonial-style houses, and imagine you've traveled back in time to the 17th century when the Portuguese and Spanish were fighting over this land like siblings fighting over the last piece of cake. Our first stop is the iconic Plaza Mayor, where you'll find the Basilica of the Holy Sacrament. The church's architecture is a fascinating blend of Portuguese and Spanish styles, like a cultural potluck, and you know what they say, the more, the merrier. Next, let's wander towards the historical lighthouse for a spectacular view of the city and the Rio de la Plata. It's said that on a clear day, you can see Buenos Aires across the river, and if you're lucky, maybe even catch a glimpse of the tango dancers practicing their moves. As we continue our journey, we'll come across the charming Calle de los Suspiros, or the Street of Sighs. Legend has it that this narrow alleyway was the favorite spot for young lovers to meet, and the lovelorn sighs filled the air like a sappy romance novel. Now, let's take a small detour to the Municipal Museum. Here, you'll find fascinating exhibits that showcase Colonia's vibrant past, from the days of Portuguese colonization to the present. It's like taking a thrilling time-traveling ride, minus the funky-looking machines. Feeling a bit parched from all the history? Fear not. We'll head to one of the many inviting cafes in the area. Be sure to try the traditional Uruguayan mate, a herbal drink shared among friends, like a friendly handshake but in liquid form. Time to walk off those mate calories as we reach the remains of the city walls and forts. These walls once protected Colonia from those pesky invaders, but today, they offer the perfect backdrop for your Instagram-worthy photos, an ancient selfie station, if you will. Now, folks, brace yourselves for the highlight of our tour, the Plaza de Toros. Just kidding! This is Uruguay, not Spain, so instead, we have a quaint bullring that now serves as a space for local events and concerts. Sorry, no matadors or charging bulls here, only good vibes and catchy tunes. Our last stop will be at the Rio de San Carlos, a former bullfighting stadium that never quite became the Coliseum. Still, it's an intriguing historical site, a symbol of dreams unfulfilled, like that abandoned DIY project you started but never finished. Alas, dear travelers, our journey through the fascinating streets of Colonia del Sacramento comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed the blend of history, humor, and mate-infused fun. As you leave this enchanting town, remember the wise words of a local philosopher. Life is like a journey, it's better when shared with friends and a dash of laughter. Safe travels, amigos. Until we meet again, adios y buena suerte.